Welcome back, comrades, here on board of our great naval fleet in the, I think, third episode of the Epilogue of our Anno1800 Socialist Challenge. And today, as promised, we are going to attack Admiral Vicente van Silva again, because this island over here is bloody annoying. As you can see, we've got some mortars over here. We also have a lot of items. Actually, transfer this item to this ship over here because we built some new flagships, battle cruisers. It's what they are called. As you can see, and yeah, we still have some ships of the line. I am thinking of sending the ships of the line in first. I'm going to make this my fleet 1, and then those 3 ships of the line are going to be the reinforcements, basically, because those are highly flammable. As we saw in the last episode, ships of the line also tend to catch fire. Battleships, I mean, also tend to catch fire, and
celebrate your leadership.
I wonder how big the radius is of those guns. I mean, we do have the... Can we see the radius of this cannon? Oh, yes, we can. Oh my god, this is huge. And this one is the flamethrower, right? Yes. This one's the flamethrower, this one's the cannon. So this one is the one we have to get first. So we should actually maybe even attack from this side over here, probably. And that's something we will do later on. What I also want to show you is that I have been busy since the last episode, and that is actually in the old world. First of all, you can see I've built a few more houses over here, and we now also have some more hop farms over here in Vodovet. And the reason for that is, I think we've got too close. Yes, we did. This radius is just so huge. Let's get over there. And the reason for that is that we have way more workers that need some beer, and those new workers are in Porto Triste, our dreary port town that it is now, which tells you that we have workers. And you can see it's quite dreary. We have some steel mills over here as well. And now have a look at that. Now this is the look of Porto Triste now. It used to be a small village, now it's a big city. With the tools workshop over here and a lot of sheep farms and framework knitters. A lot of fisheries as well, over there and over there. And slaughterhouses and pig farms and so on and so forth, and cattle farms as well. So we have a big agricultural district, and we also have a city. We also even have terraced worker houses over here with a little coal power plant in the middle, and a fire station, of course. Little park I've made here in this awkward space, so it's not looking that awkward anymore. And yeah, let's have a look.
Worth the time.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to take the defector anyways. So yeah, we have a lot of houses, which also brings us close to 200,000 people, and we can actually also have more artisans now. We are almost at 8,000 artisans. We could also have 3,000 engineers, and that's actually something that I have done. We are going to see it soon when we switch over to the Cape region. Then I'm going to show you that we've got no more artisan problems anymore. And yeah, that's basically it. You can see over here, it goes even further with the houses on the living front. I actually wanted to upgrade even more to workers, but unfortunately we do need the farmers, so yeah, I didn't do it. And actually all the grain is just for the silos and for the supply of the workers. There is no flour being produced in excess for some lifestyle needs. We could go with some lifestyle needs over here with some herbs maybe, or some soap. Actually, let's see how the soap supply would change if we just activate that. Not too bad, actually. We could actually have the soap. How much more people do we get by it? 1. Well, that's not that much, but I mean, you know what? Why not? Let's have another soap production. Just for the sake of having it. And let's have it not over here. I've actually left this space in here. I had some houses built there. But then I thought, okay, if we want to access those oil fields, we need some train tracks. And because there is no way we can access a beach from over here because of the mountains, we have to go all the way down here. I could have went with all the way to over here, but I've already had built all those farms over here at that point. And I didn't want to rip all of that up, so I just ripped the houses up. So yeah, that's it. Where do I put the soap production? I think over here. This is Renewing Works, and then we maybe can fit the soap production in somewhere, maybe?
The people celebrate your leadership.
That would be nice. We could actually go with deleting this road like that. Could have road in here, and then we maybe can have a soap production in here. No, we cannot, unfortunately. I think, I'm sorry, sir, you have to relocate, and then we're going to have it like that. Maybe we can have another house somewhere else. Yeah, up here. There you go. So this guy moved to this side, and that's actually way better. I mean, living here on the cliff side, having a possibility to watch all the ships and the sea instead of living next to a soap factory is probably the better choice. Alright, I think our ships have reached their destination for now. Let's attack with all our mighty force. This is the island we want to take, and basically only because I don't want my expedition ships to be destroyed anymore. So we are going to engage in a fight against the island called Armada. I could have bought it probably. I mean, one share costs 25,000 bucks. That would actually be... would have been very easy. But I wanted to do it military-wise, so... yeah. I think we have to get a little bit closer. Now we've managed to destroy the flamethrower, which is good. Now we can bring in the ships of the line, but I don't think we need to bring those in, because I think our battleships do a great job. It is quite loud, isn't it? Oh, this one is actually very badly damaged. I'm going to get this out of the fire.
Fleet, prepare to fire.
Can we access the mortar again? Doesn't seem like it.
Fleet awaiting orders.
A few seconds left. There we go. Can use it again. Use it on those mounted guns over there. And then we just have to wait until everything is destroyed, which will be very soon. There you go, the ships of the line are actually doing a great job. They have enormous firepower, if you ask me. And there we go. Conquered! Going to conquer the island, only costing 2 influence, which is great. because it's not that much. And there we are, Armada, our next island conquered. It's not a big island, I admit, but it's making
Steelsman.
everything safer, which is great.
Let the sails fill.
We don't have any wood yet around here, so let's actually have a little bit of a timber production just for now. Let's actually have 2. Let's copy this one, and then we're going to give it some forest by using the brush, the tree brush, like this. And then we are going to send our fleet
Stations.
back into a safe haven over here into the harbor of Inkpin to get a repair. The Endeavor is the frigate that I wanted to use for another expedition, and I think I might go with a pirate hand. I might actually go with a zoological expedition. Rations, hunting, naval power and faith. And this one is hunting, diplomacy and faith. Alright, we do need some faith. Do we have light bulbs over here? We don't. Because they give faith, right? Do we have them in Markstown though? We do. Let's actually get this ship of the line. Do we have some more naval items over here? Ship items, yeah, we have a Corsair, Vice Admiral, Naval Power and Navigation. Naval Power and Navigation is a pirate. That would actually be quite good. Naval Power and Navigation. Captain of the Marines. Naval Power 35 and 15, 45 and 20, which is great. Giving more hit points actually. Damage of steamships. Okay. Interesting. Alright. You gonna deliver all of those light bulbs to Inkpin, and then we're going to start our expedition with the Endeavor from Inkpin, and we're also going to give it the former Corsair. Besides that, we now conquered over here. We're just waiting for it to get some timber in. What else have I done? Except for building all of Porto Triste, I also cared a little bit about the Cape region. I know I promised that I will do something in the Arctic, but I didn't yet. So I think getting more people in was more important, because we want to maybe reach a skyscraper if we can. Oh, did we run out of oil? Track occupied. Okay, I can live with that. And yeah, you can see we have more engineers. I also changed the... No, that's something we did in Let's Play, I think. Changing the courtyard over here. Yes, but we got those houses as engineers now, and those houses as engineers now as well. We don't have engineering workforce problems, and also we don't have artisanal workforce problems anymore, because all of those blocks are now engineers, and they weren't because we weren't allowed to. But now with all the people living in Porto Triste, we can. I also upgraded all the streets over here to cobbled roads, as you can see over here. Everything south of the train tracks basically is now cobbled, and north of the train tracks is still dirt roads. Also, this district is now workers. I had actually all of this also upgraded to workers, but then I ran into huge farmer workforce issues. I'm not quite sure why, because as I think our supply should be stable, but it seems that it isn't. So I'm not going to upgrade too much. I'm going to leave a little bit of a buffer in there. Maybe I'm going to install a mod for upgradable farmer houses. So there is one that brings in bigger farmer houses, I might get that one. I don't know if it is available with the current update or if it is compatible. And the second thing I'm thinking about is getting industrialized work cloth production. So there is a mod that includes industrialized work cloth and schnapps production, and I'm really thinking about getting this because then it uses workforce, and there are more workers living in houses than farmers, so I could upgrade 2 more workers, and also the output is bigger. So I'm saving a lot on farmers' workforce, because a framework knitter needs 100 workers, and I mean farmers actually, 100 of farmer workforce. So how many framework knitters do we have actually? Let's have a quick look. We have production 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I see that somewhere? Actually, I could make it easier for me. It should show me here, shouldn't it? Yes, we do have 41 framework knitters on this island. 41, which means 4,100 farmers are working in the clothing production. And if we can turn this into workers, we could upgrade 4,000 farmers more to workers, and everything would be fine. And we could still have the same amount of wool. We wouldn't need more actually, because the new knitters would produce more efficient. So yeah, I think, but it's a little bit cheating for the sake of, can I go with the least amount of mods to get some skyscrapers. And I mean, we didn't use actually that much of the mods. I mean, we made it even harder for ourselves with the True Gem Experience mod. We used the Pescatarians, which allowed us to make it upgradable for the workers' houses. That's actually a huge advantage. That's definitely true. The Pescatarians we used a little bit. That's actually not that much of an advantage as far as I'm concerned, because it doesn't count to words engineers and so on and so forth, or it counts too much to engineers. It doesn't deliver that many other workers on the same space. So yeah, I think we're quite good on that front. Let's actually have a look. I bought many shares back of Cienfuegos. I was actually very close to a hostile takeover of Cienfuegos. Hugo had bought almost all the shares, but I've bought them back. Now we finally have full control again, and the rest, it hasn't changed much, so actually nothing. Let's have a look if we can have a quest. Yes, I can build a Jornalero house, no problem. Let's have it over here. Let's actually keep it, why not? What did we get? Oh, I didn't watch what we got. I think this is what we got, a roaster. Coffee roaster. Or was it a pearl diver? Maybe. Anyways, alright, that's basically it. Thanks so much for watching. Let's actually have a look at our city of Inkpin over here, or better, at our harbor. We are going to move the... Let's actually move the former Corsair to the Endeavor. Then let's get some light bulbs, and let's get a lot of champagne. No, not jam, champagne. And then let's actually go on this trade route, no, on this expedition, hunting, naval power, and faith. What else is good for hunting? Fur is good for hunting, wasn't it? I think we delivered some furs to over here, didn't we? Yes. So let's do like that, and then we can go with this one and say assign ship, and it's going to be the Endeavor. Where is it? Can I go with all world ships? Yes, I can. The Penguin, the Mackerel. Where is the Endeavor? There it is. The Endeavor. Actually, it only has a morale of 59. That's actually quite low. Let's actually go with a ship item, and maybe some diplomacy. Yeah, let's go with diplomacy. Why not? Can't hurt anyone. And we do have faith, we do have naval power, we do have hunting, we do have rations, we do have diplomacy. We don't have medicine, but who cares? Let's go, let's assign it to the expedition. We have a 63% of being successful. And that's high enough for me. And now this ship can actually safely begin its voyage to bring some new animals for Zoo and 8pin. Thanks for watching, and I hope I see you next week, and have a good time. Bye bye.